Hey guys, it's Tawanda and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all exactly how you can make this delicious, super easy, cheesy, homemade lasagna that is packed with so much of flavor. This recipe is perfect for any family gatherings, which the holidays are upon us, or you can use it for any date nights or anytime you're just craving something warm and delicious. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm using my favorite Ragu sauces in this recipe, which are garden combination, super chunky mushroom, and also mushroom and green peppers. And for a good hearty twist, I'll be adding some sweet Italian sausages along with some ground beef later. And don't forget about the ricotta cheese. I'll be mixing that up with 2 eggs just for some extra creaminess. And also, I'm just using the regular lasagna noodles. We love this time of the year. We love getting in the kitchen and just cooking. We love cooking anyway, but the holidays just make it even more special and better. So what I just did was just added some salt to the ground beef along with some black white peppercorn flakes, and I'm going to give it a good mix. Next, I'm going to come in and add those sweet Italian sausages. I like to take the film off of mine, but if you prefer, you can keep the film on yours. This is just my preference. And I'll be adding just a couple of these to the ground beef, maybe about 3. But this is what really makes this dish come together. The savoriness of the Italian sausages mixed together with that ground beef is going to make this meal outstanding. After mixing the Italian sausages with the ground beef, I'm going to go ahead and drain my grease and then return it back to the stove on a medium-high heat. And also, I'll be adding those sauces that I talked about earlier, those Ragu sauces, and they are delicious. The only thing I'm going to be adding is just a pinch of sugar to it, just a little tiny pinch, just to give it even more flavor. So now that our meat mixture of the ground beef and sweet Italian sausages along with that sauce is already done, it's now time to start cooking the lasagna. And I went ahead in there and I added some olive oil to a pot of boiling water. And the purpose of the olive oil is just to make sure that our lasagna do not stick together. We do not want sticky lasagna. And after it's cooked down for about 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and assemble everything together. So now I'm going to go ahead and prepare the ricotta cheese. I'm just using some original ricotta cheese that I picked up, and I'll also be adding 2 eggs to it. I am going to use the entire quart here because I'm making a large lasagna, but of course if you're making a smaller one, use maybe half of the quart here. But I'm just going to go ahead and just mix everything together, and I like using ricotta cheese along with the eggs because this is going to serve as a binding for this lasagna when we make it. It's going to help hold everything together. So now it's time to go ahead and start putting this all together. I'm just going to come in first and just put some sauce at the bottom of the pan. It's going to help hold everything together. This is necessary. Don't skip this part. And then I'm going to layer it with some lasagna noodles. And then I'm going to come in with that egg mixture that we just made with the ricotta cheese and eggs. And then I'm going to layer it with some cheese and just repeat the process. For this lasagna dish, I like to use a different variety of cheeses, so I'm going to be using a blended type. And that includes some Colby Jack cheese, some sharp cheddar cheese, along with some Monterey cheese too. And when you put each one on each layer, it's just going to make this dish all the more savory and cheesy. So after I'm done with all of my layering, I like to come back in and just add some cheese right on the top of it. So when I pop it into the oven on about 350 for about 25 minutes, I like for it to come out golden brown. And then I'm going to be adding some parsley on top just to top it off. So after the lasagna has cooked for about 25 minutes in the oven, this is how this beautiful, delicious goodness look. And I just went in there and added that parsley that I mentioned earlier on top of it for some extra garnishing, just to make it look beautiful and festive. And then I also wanted to add a side salad, so I decided to side with a Caesar salad. And now I just put in some Caesar dressing on top of it, drizzled it all over. And so that's how we're going to be serving it up tonight. A lasagna with a side Caesar salad can never disappoint. So now it's time for me to plate this delicious goodness up. I hope that this has given you much motivation and rejuvenation. And also adding that side Caesar salad is just going to make it even more delicious. Guys, the holidays are upon us. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a perfect easy dinner to do for your next celebration. And guys, remember to take care of yourselves and also your families. And I'll see all of you on the next video. Bye.